Earlier in the show, we started the topic of the freshman 15, and so nutritionist Jody Turner was helping us kind of help these kids who are moving out of their house and are living in res or they're living with friends kind of avoid putting on the weight in the kitchen, but a lot of it comes down to the exercise as well. Tanya Robertson, the founder of Personalized Fitness, joining us today. How are you?
I'm doing good, thanks.
And I know you had a couple of clients, and your clients and their children say, help me out, what should we be doing?
They're children who have gone to school and they're like, oh no, partying and drinking, and they're off their routine, right? They're off their lifestyle. So one of the biggest things I suggested was make sure they have an active lifestyle. So walking to school, biking to school, rollerblading to school, classes, the library, taking part in the intramural sports or organized activity, or even if you're a swimmer, going to the pool and doing a few laps. So failing that, I just wanted to show a couple simple exercises if you're in a dorm room or a closed off space and you don't want to leave, or you're really busy.
I mean, there's so many factors that come into it. Plus, they have been, probably left behind all of their sports that they were doing in high school and might not be joining up with teams. So that's going to happen, the inactivity really fast. Also cost, they might not have the ability to join the gym, or there's certain things that they just can't afford doing right now on the student budget. So staying inside your room, you can still do it.
You can still do a lot of things. So little things. So my biggest thing, and we've done this before, but it's the skipping rope. It's one of the easiest and most effective tool to have around. Burns a lot of calories in a short amount of time. So what I would suggest is a 5 to 10 minute skip. At the beginning of your workout to warm up, get things moving, start engaging your shoulder. It also works as a multitask, so you multitask your muscles, work more than one at the same time. The other thing is having a med ball, or you can use 2 small hand weights, but just if you have bad knees, I'd maybe suggest starting with squats and a shoulder press. Something simple like that, again using the upper body and lower body, that's the point of it. And the option, a little harder than that, is just doing lunges on the spot. So same thing, actively using the arms at the same time. Nice simple exercise to do, but very effective. The other thing you can do, if you have a chair in your dorm room,
you should be sitting, studying it. Okay, studying it.
But even between studying, working the back of your arms, which most women want to tone up, and just doing simple dips. You can take this up a notch by doing, which I really like, is dip kicks. So just stepping it up slightly from here makes it a little bit harder on the arms and burns a little bit more calories.
Well, it's also, there's not much room, right, in these rooms, but there's enough between usually 2 beds, because there's usually 2 of you in there, so that, okay. So this was the dip. Okay, and then you kick.
Jump it out. There you go.
It? Okay.
So it's a little bit of a plyometric move, a lot more challenging from the arm, and you feel your heart rate coming up a little bit more. Stand up sit-ups, there's another one you could do, really simple. Sitting on a chair or your bed, you got a weight in your hand, stand up, sit down. This is for those who, again, may have knee problems or find it maybe a hangover. Don't want to make
the honesty of what's happening the first couple of weeks of school really kind of is coming out a little bit. Okay, I see you have the gliders. So
here's another tool I like, and I got these. These are furniture gliders, so they're really easy, cheap to find. They also come off, so if you're in carpet, these come off, and you can glide it around. So those that don't want to rebound or jump, put your feet on here, hands on the floor, and you can do your mountain climb. Your alternative version is doing a jump with it. You're working your arms, your core, your legs, your hips.
Lots of things you can do. You don't need the actual equipment. Lots of information on your website as well, but walking, biking, rollerblading, active in between classes. Intramurals, I guess that's a big thing, saying get involved,
a big thing,
try
and
things.
Sticking with the sports you liked when you were younger, you know?
They don't all have to go. There's a way for you to be able to do that, and getting active is going to help decrease the amount of the freshman 15 that you might be adding on with the first couple weeks of school. Thanks, Tanya.
Thank you.